You know, folks, I've made several of these videos, and the reason that I make them is because I want to get things that I want said out there, and it really doesn't matter whether you read them or disagree with them or anything else, because this is my way of being able to say later on in years, no, that no, guys, I'm talking to the other white people, that no, I did my part. I said what needed to be said. The shame is, you know, about 80%, 85% of the white people in this nation have just laid down and just, since Obama, and just decided, look, we're going to blatantly kiss all black people's ass. We're going to do this because this is the country we live in now. When I look at my little granddaughter, my grandsons, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I taught them that. See, I teach them just the opposite, that you don't owe them nothing. And if one crosses you, what to do about it. To always remember where you came from, even in the pecking order in the Bible. There's a reason that Ham got sent away. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the black kids today, they're too busy selling crack or buying tennis shoes or stealing tennis shoes. I mean, there's no, it's just one issue after another. You know, I had a black guy try to tell me one time that the reason he sold crack was because we held him back. What an idiot. We're going to have a brand new Cadillac with big old nice rims on it and have cardboard on the window of the house. The house about to fall down. This is the mentality that most black people have. It doesn't matter. You can take and put one of them in an NBA player, put him in a damn nice mansion, and he's still going to be the first one that open the door to Kentucky Fried Chicken. You just can't change it. And God takes a damn view of them too. I mean, because, you know, I mean, they're the only race in the world that can get sickle cell anemia. They're leading death and heart disease, kidney disease, everything else. There's a reason. There's a reason that God allowed blacks to sell blacks into slavery to start with. You would have never been in this country and never been a slave in this country had your own people not put you there. Sad, but it's true. Think about it, folks. Just be honest. That's the problem that we have today. Everybody wants to condemn Trump because he's confident in who he is. He's proud of who he is. You would never see one of his children mixed. Thank goodness. I was really proud in the last election to see that the white people stood up and said, okay, Obama, you've done enough. And I thought that that's where it would end, but it's not. Because you got idiots like Pelosi and all these white do-gooders that want to, tree hugger, that want to see how many black asses they can gnaw on. Gimme, 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 gimme. That's the black mentality. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You know, I heard something on Rosa Parks today. Like, she did something. I mean, she's a black woman sitting on a seat. I mean, come on. What's the big deal? I mean, it's no big deal. It should have never been made an issue. You drive through downtown Montgomery, you know, I used to work on a building down there, and I look across the road every day at the Rose Park building. And it used to turn my stomach, make me sick to have to look at honoring someone that was just a vigilante. I mean, they were a white people hater. What you should have heard in the Rosa Parks, she should have sat down on a seat and says, "Listen, I'm gonna sit here because my own people put me in a position where I have to be here today." It's true. You know, I seen them advertise the new Roots the other day. They got him the new Kunta Kinte. He's really, you know, superhero. Not back in them days, he wouldn't. He wouldn't have done none of that. Of course, it was understood too. If you ever wanted to hide a black guy's finances from him, his welfare check from him, just stick it up under his work boots, because he's not ever going to give you a hard day's labor. He's going to depend on the white person to hand it out. I could go down right now and try to get food stamps or file disability. You know what I get? Nothing. But these blacks can just line up and just get it handed out to them. And it's very disturbing. I kind of hope for some sort of Walking Dead scenario in the end of the world. It will be a time that we can turn the tide, get things back in the order that they're supposed to be in, restart things to be the way they should be, not the way they are. The only way this world is ever going to be a decent place to live in again is if you put things back in the order they're supposed to be. You know, the white groups in America, they don't have to protest no more. They don't have to march the streets no more, because guess what? Black guys are killing themselves. You know, they talk about more black men being in prison than it. Well, hell. It's because, you know, you deserve to be in prison, you idiot. You go to robbing and stealing and pilfering and selling crap. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, you know, oh, a cop kills a white dude, there's nothing said. A cop kills a black dude, and there's a big march. That's the most disgusting, miserable thing I've ever seen in my life. And you know what? I tell my grandchildren, I teach them to hate all that bullshit. To always be proud of who they are. To always marry and you're socializing your own race. We're from Scotland. You would never see none of this bullshit over in Scotland. They wouldn't dare run their mouth in Scotland like they do here. You know, I used to, you know, I've always been pro-white because that's the way I should be. You know, if you're black, you should be pro-black. But you shouldn't feel like a white person owes you something. Today's time, I do feel like black folks owe me something. They have taken and taken and taken from this country and just destroyed it a little bit at a time. And then you see Rosa Parks parades. Oh, what a biggest bunch of crap. Look, folks, you got a right to your opinion. I got a right to my opinion. I'm right about my opinion. I take great pleasure in teaching my grandchildren the right ways, and will continue to. You know, I told my granddaughter the other day, I said, you know, Birmingham, Alabama leads the nation most years in murders. And most of those murders are black on black murders. Hey, you don't hear that on the news. You don't hear them protesting and running around over that. You don't hear Jesse Jackson raising hell about that. You're not going to. Because they're idiots. They're idiots. Yeah. The world doesn't need this to continue the way it is. You turn on the TV and you've got to subject your grandchildren and kids to white black couple commercials, blah 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 blah. Man, get out of here with that. Look, if you're black, be proud of who you are. Understand who you are and where you fit. If you're white, be proud of who you are. Understand who you are and where you fit. I promise you, if both races look at it just like that and adhere to it, the white people are going to feel so much better about themselves. So, there you have it. Feel free to comment. I will.